Hey folks, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for dropping in again this morning. We really appreciate you putting in the time and effort to come and learn and understand what's going on in the kind of community and how things are going. Now, Miata launched yesterday. Absolutely amazing launch. They have sold so many of their NFTs. And these NFTs, which are the Mujis, and we're going to get into it shortly, are specifically for their upcoming metaverse, and all of their NFTs are intertwined into it. Now, Metagloria came about back at the end of the capitulation, moving into when we formed the Lunar Classic community. Really excited to see how far they've got, how far they've come, and just how everything's going. So if we head over to collections, we've got cacti, which you all know. Sorry, I got shooting pain up my back then. That was a random one. We've got the cacti, which everybody knows about. You'll be able to transfer those from Talis over to your Terra Station wallets, because that's where all of these get held. Anything you buy here will go to the wallet that you connected to. And we'll get onto that shortly. So you've got the more rare alien egg. You've got the standard alien egg, and obviously you've got Mujis, which will be like the aftermarket stuff, and it will show you what ones have minted. Now if we click in here, you can see we can mint one for 400k LUNC, and it tells you exactly what your chances are of getting which one, so to speak. So choose wisely as to which you do mint. I have got a video already up of us kind of minting one, showing it to you in our Terra Station wallet, and you can go back and see that if you want to see what we minted. We did give that away, and we do give away pretty much everything that we end up minting or anything like that, and we don't get, you know, paid to do these things. We don't get gifted anything to do it. We genuinely support the projects and stuff like that. Probably going to see a lot of Mujis on the aftermarket, and like I said, you've got two different types of eggs. So the legendaries and higher rarity ones are definitely going to be going for a lot more money on the aftermarket. I can guarantee that much. So these are, like I said, specifically for their metaverse and their upcoming metaverse. It's like a pre-sale. So let's go over to Terra Station and say you wanted to, because you could mint an egg and just keep the egg as it is. You don't need to hatch it or crack it or whatever to get the Muji out of it. You could just leave it as it is, right? So if we head over to Metagloria, I think I can just go backwards on myself. Yeah, so if we go over to Miata, sorry. Now, if you've got a cactus that you've moved, this is the address you'll need to search to get that up. If it's a Muji that you've ended up minting an egg, cracking it and everything, and you've got your Muji, this is the address you're going to need to see the Muji. And it's the same for the egg. So if we go to the egg, tap copy on that address. So all you do, so you're going to start here on the dashboard, go to NFT, tap add tokens, and then just as simple as that. And then it will come up and it will give you the alien egg, tap plus on it, and then it will allow you to view that NFT specifically. And we'll leave the links to this in the description, and it won't always be like that. At some point, you'll just be able to search Muji or egg or rare egg or cacti, and it will show up. But the addresses are there for the people that are a little bit confused as to how they can actually see their NFTs. Like I said, they're all stored in your Terra Station wallets, and that's kind of the beauty of the project and the proof that is built into the blockchain, the ecosystem. This is an NFT launchpad, and I encourage anybody that was thinking of launching an NFT project and couldn't find a good kind of marketplace or a launchpad, so to speak, reach out to Miata or Metagloria, either one, and look to launch. Look to support. Don't sit there and think, you know, people wouldn't buy it or people won't get involved. Give people a reason to get involved. Create a utility use case for it. Intertwine it into the system somehow. Use your imagination. And you know, this launchpad, I hope to be the centerpiece of the Lunar Classic community, because the developers behind it are amazing. We know we can trust them. The site is built out excellently. You've got really good aspects, but really simple looking and really smooth looking. We are launching on here our NFT project, which will have stake and everything like that, but I'm so excited for Metagloria to launch. I know we kind of keep going over it, but the more headway they make, the more exciting it therefore becomes, because you get so many like non-believers and people that think it's going to be the ultimate flop like everything else before it. But we really do have a different kind of vibe here in the Lunar Classic community. We're really supportive of the projects and the people working in the environment, and they've had such an awesome launch yesterday. I was so happy for them, considering the first time round when they launched, when I was in hospital and I'd just broken my back, just woke up from my operation and everything like that, and hearing that the launch didn't go great, and then they relaunched later on and it all went really well, and then to see that this one just went excellently is amazing. You've got trailers and everything to their metaverse up on their Twitter, so you can just head over, links to everything like that in the description. Now let's head over to Lunatics Token, because they are activating the staking on their NFTs, and this is really good because it's a utility use case built into the system, and they're working really hard to bring Wrap Lunat to the system, which is going to help our blockchain, because any coins created on our blockchain generate volume and they pay taxes and fees and stuff like that to our blockchain because it's layer one, and it's really good for us, and it's really good to see that they're in the game, they're working hard, and their NFTs are pretty awesome. They have a cool 3D aspect to them. I need to grab one myself and work around with the staking a little bit and have a little play with it. Definitely going to be grabbing some Wrap Lunat tokens, because they're on chain, easy for me to get to, easy to swap some of my USTC into Wrap Lunat, because it's going to be on the system. So it'll be as simple as just going from USTC and then finding that coin in the token list. And they really are getting close to launching, and if it's successful and they do well, then that's going to lead to more burns, and that's what Lunatics Token's always been about. And I think they are number 3. Are they number 3? Yeah, number 3 they are. So it's just over 2 billion burnt, and like a lot of people see these guys as way up there, and the reason being is because this is a built into the system, and this is really Binance giving it their all and putting a lot of financials into it. It costs money to burn coins, and like I've been saying, burning coins from our own Oracle rewards pool is really good, but we shouldn't rely on it. We do need to look for alternative external sources. We're currently hashing over this here at the HCC factory and thinking to ourselves, how can we generate income to use to generate more income to buy back and burn Lunar Classic? It's as simple as that, because we do really need to start figuring out how we're going to start attacking these coins that are off the CEX. And I've explained in my past few videos that if we just keep burning ourselves into oblivion and not attacking at these other kind of external factors, we'll end up burning everything we've got. We'll have nothing left to offer to new delegates. Validators will have no reason to validate the blockchain, and it'll all just crumble in on itself at that point. So we do really need to think carefully about these things. Really bullish on Miata, really bullish on Lunatics Token launching their NFT staking. Really good to see everybody making headway, everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing, and people knuckling down and just getting things done. Folks, remember, anybody can build on the blockchain, okay? You can hire people, you can create a project, you can apply for a grant from the community pool if you need to, okay? The options are out there. Don't sit and think to yourself, I can't make a difference, because you can. I always like to think back to how I really started HCC, and honestly, I was stood with my friend and I was more or less moaning about influencers not doing what they're supposed to be doing, switching sides every second and just going with what's cool and what's going to get them the most RPM, and no one was helping. And I still stand by that now, but if I thought to myself, I can't make a difference, then none of this would ever have happened. We wouldn't have created Lunk Penguins and all of the different kind of things like that. So never ever think to yourself that you're useless or you can't make a difference, because you can, Okay, you really can. And that's the great thing about crypto. It's a world of opportunity that people in 10 years from now will wish they were born in the era where they could have built and got themselves put in place for the future ahead. Like CZ always says, crypto is not stopping. It's going to keep going way past when we have all gone. We've, moved on, and our kids and the next generation and stuff like that are actually using what we began with. And it's kind of like when the internet first came about, we made the step up from dial up to wireless and MSN and what was it, Bebo? Yeah, Bebo, and all of those kind of platforms. It really did explode, and no one ever would have thought back when MSN was a thing we would be where we are now, right? So like I said, believe in yourself. I think that's kind of the moral of what I'm getting at. Folks, have a really nice Tuesday wherever you are. Do stay safe. Beware of scammers. Beware of doppelgangers. Beware of anybody posting WhatsApp numbers. And none of this is financial advice. And we'll catch you in the next one.